The docent program is designed to have people not be script-based, really have a base level knowledge of marine science, learn about the research that's happening at the university, and then educate the public on what's happening.
But a docent is someone that is maybe the voice of the ocean.
That's really what the docent program gives me, is a chance to go out there and inspire these little kids and teach them something, you know, one or two things in 45 minutes or an hour that they can take home.
You're sitting amongst a bunch of people that some of them have just retired, some of them have been retired, and you're here twice a week and you become friends.
We have docents that have stayed with the program for over 25 years and a few that stayed over 30 years. Docents come from all walks of life.
Crazy enough, I'm a registered nurse.
Professionally, I was an oceanographer.
I owned a manufacturing company and we designed and manufactured special cutting tools.
I worked in an allergy and asthma office. I became a docent, and I've been a docent for about 16 years.
You find it amazing when a kid that's 6 years old starts repeating the stuff that you told them 15 minutes before.
One of our main goals really is our school programs and really kind of engaging students, getting them excited about the ocean.
But every time we go out, there are just some kids who you can see connect with the material.
Every once in a while there's some child that comes that has never seen the ocean. It's so big. Then you pull up plankton and the eyes get big, and it's amazing what they think they see in the plankton sample. Somebody always references to SpongeBob.
One of our probably most popular programs is the floating lab, where we take classroom-sized groups out on local passenger vessels, and we do station-based science.
They love hands-on, and one of the great things I think the docents do is allowing students to really get in there, you know.
You come out of the harbor, and then as soon as you get to the end of the jetty, there's the ocean. And so many of the kids were up in the bow, and the spray was pouring over them, and they squealed and they hollered and had a wonderful time. We're getting off the boat in this really loud voice. "That's the best field trip I ever had!"
It's those experiences where you can really feel a connection is being made with the science we're presenting. That's just so wonderful. You know, a lot of what I missed during my research career.
The big thing for me is I moved out here, I didn't know anybody, and I retired. Okay, 2 years before I left, my wife passed away, and these are all major milestones in my life. And to come out here and to meet one guy that puts me into a program where I'm coming to class twice a week, you know, the easiest thing to say would be it occupied my time. But while my time was being occupied, all of a sudden I start learning.
The people within the program all have such varied backgrounds, but yet we all have this common interest. And there's always something to learn from somebody, not necessarily about the ocean. I mean, it can be almost anything, and there's somebody who knows a whole lot more about it than I do.
Any opportunity to get together and learn is something that you'll see docents kind of gravitate towards.
I think I've learned a lot about the ocean in general, but stewardship and education, and not just the ocean itself, but the history surrounding the ocean.
I've learned a lot of biology. And I've learned a lot about teaching.
We had our docent lunch this last Thursday. It always gives me chills. And I was awarded the Silver Oyster, which is the highest docent award. I've been doing it for, as I say, 16 years. And I still look forward to those days.
Every one of us, you know, we're here for a reason.
It's become part of who I am, you know, the education, the core of the education, the thrust of the stewardship.
And this may sound goofy, but I live longer because I'm in this program.